Okay, Captain, we're here on Sea Cloud from 1931, very old, nearly 100 years old. What is the most special thing about the ship, in your opinion?
Well, you cannot find something like that in the world anymore. It's a unique vessel. It's not old, it's just unique, and with a great history. I don't think that's something like that you will find ever in your life and in the future as well. And it's a sailing ship. A ship has a great history, and I hope that she will sail next 100 years.
So, what does it make more difficult to sail this ship as a captain in comparison to a newer ship, maybe?
Well, if you're talking about sailing ship, it's a sailing ship, yeah. So you need to know about sailing, how sails works, how you can keep sails, with what kind of sails you need to set in different weather condition. And well, we are following the old traditional sailing ship. We have manual sailing, so if you need to set sails, you have to send crew to the mast to release gaskets, and the same when you are taking sails, so you need to send the crew to secure sails. The modern ships, I know that some of them they have a rolling system, so you don't need to send any more crew to the mast, to the yachts to secure sails. So we keep old-fashioned sailing traditions.
Do you prefer, as a sailor, you've been doing that for a long time, do you prefer an old ship over a new one, or is it just for the sake of being authentic?
Well, I have been on modern ships as well, but it's a different feeling when you're on the old ship, like Sea Cloud, yeah. And it's completely different soul on the ship. So if you go to the new ship, you have different feeling, and for the new ship it takes many years ahead to get the same soul like you do have on Sea Cloud.
One question for your profession, what have you done to become a captain on a ship like this? What's your training?
Well, I came here as a third officer in 2001, but I have been before on a sailing training ship as a deck crew for almost 6.5 years. And after I graduated from maritime school, I was for 2 years on the cargo ship, and then I got this wonderful offer for Sea Cloud. So in 2001 I joined the ship first time as a third officer. Then I went up second officer, chief officer. In 2011-12 I became a captain.
And what does qualify someone for becoming a captain? What do you need to do or bring with you? Just curious.
Well, I believe you have to have maritime skill, knowledge, and good education. In addition, you need to want to be a captain.
And I guess also how to handle your crew, because you're in charge of 60 people, yeah, exactly, here, so.
Well, yes, that's another thing, like human resources. It's you need to be flexible, and anyway, like Sea Cloud is a big family, and of course we have sometimes some frictions and some issues with the group, but still you need to be flexible, and you need to be a good leader. I believe that's to handle with all people on board.
Are you choosing your team, your crew yourself? Like, can you select each of them, or who is doing that?
Well, we have a crewing agency in UK, and they're in charge of hiring the people. So when the new crew member arrives to the ship, after 1 month we give the evaluation, and so we are checking if this crew is good or not, if he or she can stay on board. And at the end of each contract of every crew member, we are again issuing the evaluation, and We are deciding if this crew member will be welcome to come back or we don't need he or she didn't fit to the crew. So with the years we have some crew who are working here for 30, 40 years, 20 years, 15 years. So like slowly I would say teaching crew and then keeping them as they are good.
Just for someone who doesn't know anything about sailing, why do we have a lot of Filipinos on board, setting sails and so on?
Well, we have a long-term relationship with the Filipino crewing agency who are here for many, many years, and all those Filipinos are working with this Hanseatic crewing agency, and for I don't know, many years. They were here way before I came. So it's like tradition that's good nation, good people, good workers, good sailors, and all they are coming here with no sailing experience, and they are learning here how to sail, how to set sail. So learning by doing.
Could you explain just a little bit the monitors that we see? Because I think that's quite interesting. It's very technical.
Well, we are in comply with all international regulations, safety on all things. So we have, of course, electronic charts. We have radar. We have echo sounder, wind indicator, and autopilot, of course. Then we still keep in the paper charts. Hold on.
Wow.
We are still using paper charts, and all courses are plotted from one port to another, so we are still trying to keep the old traditional way of sailing and navigating.
And I've seen you or your colleague doing like writing the route or painting the route into it,
Plotting,
more or less,
plotting,
right? Yeah, she was doing that. So we're here. That's our
We're here,
course.
and then this is our course to the next destination. So it's like that. You go, and then so second officer is in charge. Second officer is in charge to prepare charts and to plot courses from one port to another, and captain as the heads of the bridge, always checking in advance where we are going and what's the courses.
And why are we using the paper maps still?
Well, why not? Well, it's a good thing to have in case of any emergency. You have the paper chart and you know where you are, and you can plot the position, fix the position on the paper chart. You don't need any electronic devices.
So I'm asking a lot of people this question. What does freedom mean to you? Liberty or freedom? Do you have a definition for that? Or
Freedom for me, that you can say whatever you want or whatever you like, and you can go whenever you want or whenever you like.
so being at sea is kind of a freedom.
Being at sea is a freedom from one side, yes, because well, you are traveling around the world and you are, especially on a sailing ship, you are very, I would say, free, because you're sailing with the winds, and like people did in the past 200 years, 300 years ago, and they were free.
Yeah. Just one last question about this golden steering wheels we see. Do you still use them?
Yes, it's still in use when it's a manual steering. When we are entering the harbor or leaving the harbor during the maneuvers, we are using this helm, and we have Hussar here who is following the orders of the captain or officer on watch or the pilot.
Okay. So anything else that is special here? No,
All good.
on the bridge. Okay. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
much.
Thank you. That was very interesting.
Thank you.